Hi guys, today I'm going to make hamburger steak. That's something I used to have a long time ago and you hardly ever hear from it now. But we've had the crud the last few days, and when you start to feel better and feel like eating, you want comfort food, and to me this is a childhood memory and it's comfort food to me. So this is a pound of ground beef. And don't worry about catching these measurements, they'll be below. In here I've got onion powder, garlic powder, ground pepper, and seasoned salt. And that is going to go into the ground beef, along with a quarter of a cup of breadcrumbs, and an egg. Have your frying pan heating up now. This is one egg that I scrambled. It's a large egg. I always use large or extra large because when I bake you have to use large or extra large eggs, and I don't want to have to run out and go get large eggs. So another thing I'm going to add, and I hope I have enough of this, I'm not sure because I've been using it a lot lately, but I need a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Yay! I do have it. Alright, so with clean hands, guys, you're going to get all this stuff mixed together. Now, my original recipe says this will make 8 patties, and I suppose that it will if they're skimpy patties, and so I'm just going to play this by ear because I don't like skimpy patties when I'm having hamburger steak. So we'll see how many this makes that suits to my liking. Alright, I'm going to get it mixed up and I'm going to make my patties, and then let's see if I can get you in. Over there's my frying pan that I'm going to use, my electric skillet, and I'm going to cook these about, till they're a nice brown color, along with a thinly sliced onion, for about 4 minutes aside, and then we'll be back. Right, my hamburger steak is done. I let it brown on both sides, and it's cooked, and I put my thinly sliced onion in there. I took it out also. Some of it got a little too done, but it's not going to bother me. Alright, so now I'm going back over to this pan, and I'm going to add some flour. Now the original recipe called for a cup of beef broth, but I'm going to make a little more because I like gravy, and I'm not going to have rice, but that would be ideal with this. Some rice and some green beans, and it'd be really good. So now I'm scraping up the stuff that's on the bottom because the goodies are in there. Put a little more flour in there. And just get it all mixed in. If you've got a few lumps, then use a fork. Simple as that. Alright, now instead of adding a cup of beef broth, I'm going to add the whole can, which is, excuse me, 14 ounces, I believe. see, 14 ounces. Excuse me. And I'm going to let it start to thicken. Before I add back my onions and Hamburger steak. And it is thickening. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to cut it way down. I'm going to cut it on warm because this gravy is plenty thick. Now I'm going to add back my Hamburger steaks. I only got 4 out of that pound. I don't know how people ate back then. But if I had made 8 out of this, it sure wouldn't have. I could inhale that without even chewing it. I don't know about you all, but that is what would have happened here. Alright, I've got all this in, and I'm just going to put a cover on it and let it simmer until I get the rest of my meal fixed. And then I'll bring you back to look at it. Not even simmer, I'm just going to keep it warm. Oh my goodness, that looks so good, doesn't it? Get them all together here. I'm going to put the cover on and we'll be back. Let me give you a close-up, I think. Can you all see that, or is it too close? There you go. We'll be back. Alright, here's my Salisbury steak. Got plenty of gravy if you wanted to have rice with it. It's been staying warm for the rest of the meal, and I'm going to go ahead and fix that meal, but I wanted to show you what they look like finished. Now you could put mushrooms in here. You could put a little bit of sherry. I guess I called this Salisbury steak, but you know, it's Hamburger steak. It's the same deal. But it looks good, and I know it's going to taste good. And thank you for coming in today and watching me cook this. I hope it spurs up your appetite. Give me a thumbs up if you like the recipe. Please try it and let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. And thank you for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, you all, take care.